What is up, guys? Hey, how are you? We're getting ready to open here in about, I don't know, 17 minutes? Hope you guys are doing well. We had a nice drop off overnight, so you can see, well, let me slow down for a sec. Take a look at this, guys. This is pretty cool. So first of all, I should let you know I just have the range fibbed here, right? From our high to the low. I'm currently on the 1 hour. So overnight, let me do this. We have this reclaimed bearish fair value gap that was utilized in the London session. So price sliced through this, reclaiming it. We came back, close, open, failing to get back above constant encroachment with the bodies. Nice drop off during what time? London kill zone. Drop off into the morning. Where did we drop into? We dropped into our 4 hour fair value gap. You can see that right here. And then check this out. On the 5 minute, we have a close and open right at constant encroachment. Nice buying opportunity. I was doing a little trading then. We can take a look at that real quick. So I entered a little early. I noticed that we dropped down to the 1 minute. Look at that. We rejected right off at equilibrium of the range. We had a stop hunt. I did get stopped out. I re-entered. Held through the news that happened at 8:30. Decided to finally close it and had to walk my dog. And so that's what went on this morning. And now we are getting ready for the opening. So we are just about at equilibrium of the range, and we are seeing, as you would expect, consolidation, stop hunts, right? This is just purely a stop hunt. And it is Thursday before non-farm payroll tomorrow. So an interesting morning. We are going to open up in a nice discount, so we're going to have this nice opening range to work with. We will be keeping an eye on the currencies on the other screen. So right now, dollar had a little bit of a drop off. It's currently coming back up a little bit. Euro is dropping. Pound is starting to drop a little bit. YM is coming up. ES coming back up again. So should be a good learning experience. And I will be right back. take a look at the daily before we open. So you have this suspension block here. We could pop that on. Let's do that, see what we see. Alrighty. Change the colors of this. About 9.5 minutes to the opening. So yeah, should have just held this trade. I knew it, but it is what it is. Seltzer. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It wouldn't surprise me if this was the high of the day, this London. But considering the market's been extremely bullish, I'm sure there are a lot of people wanting to short that perhaps missed this. So we'll see what happens. It's possible, always possible we could come back up there. But because we're still right around equilibrium of the range, it wouldn't surprise me to see some more consolidation, maybe some stop hunts. I do like how this candle came down, touched the high of this candle, and we're having a bit of an immediate rebalance to the upside. That's a nice bullish signal. We got about 7.5 minutes to the opening. I forgot that I longed ES yesterday. Let me take a look at that in a sec. Practicing my trades on the 1 hour. Entered here, it dropped, but I have my stop loss below the first candle of the fair value gap. Hasn't gotten stopped out yet. So this I really do like for going long. Since it's here before the opening and we're at equilibrium of the range, we're gonna let the opening come in. Somebody's speaking at 10. Bauman, yeah. They're gonna say stuff. Might do something in the market. Medium. Natural gas storage, medium. And then this person's speaking, but we're not gonna be trading around here at this time. So we're gonna look to wrap up the tape reading, and if we're in a trade, wrap that up by around 11:30 at the latest. Don't want to hold into the lunch macro. Probably not going to do any trading later in the afternoon unless I see something. So that's what's on the plate for today. Have a 15-minute bullish order block here, as well as this fair value gap. And we have a breaker, so low, high, lower, low, breaker, fair value gap. I do like that. So I'm just thinking, because when the opening happens, I'd like to grade the opening range. That's gonna make things a bit messy. We can go ahead and we can take this off right now. Alright, we're gonna take this off. We'll just take a mental note that we're right around equilibrium, and we're gonna get ready to, also gonna take off, and now we'll keep the suspension block on, but we will just grade this range when we open. Let's drop down to the 1 minute. Let's pop down to single view for a sec. You can see working the lower quadrant of this daily suspension block. So let's grade this real quick. Boom. Look at the bodies. crazy. Perfect respect of this octant level. Okay, I'm gonna pop this off. Let's pop over here. Closed and ready to open. Go. We actually, oh, adjust this ever so slightly. Oops, sorry. There we go. Alrighty. So you can see already we are working outside, or we're working lower, opening range gap. Back to electronic hours. So we have our open range gap, daily suspension block. This is our 4 hour fair value gap. We just took out this, so this was all consolidation. We've come and attacked this. Okay, I like what I'm seeing here. Just trying to get ES's opening range set up on my other screen here. Just made a higher high there. Alright, so I like that we've swept this consolidation. We've broke structure higher. I'm going to go for an entry off this order block. If I can get it. Now I hit it. Good grief. Okay, reload. Good grief. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, I'd like to see price get back up at least to constant encroachment of the opening range gap. here in the 5-minute, we have a little bit of a fair value gap. Just below constant encroachment. So I'd like to peel off one here. Like that we're leaving this open, so I'm seeing this hopefully as a breakaway gap. We're about to take this out. Right, notice we wicked up. So we're having right at the excuse me, the quadrant level of the regular trading hours opening range gap. We're having a bearish reaction, as you can see right off of it. Going back into this fair value gap, I wanted to see this stay completely open, but this is okay. So we wicked down into it, having a little bullish reaction off of it. I do like that. I just realized I forgot to pop a stop loss on here. So my stop loss is going to go below constant encroachment of this wick. Notice we're working this fair value gap. It's getting a little busy. Let's pop this off. I don't like that we're closing this in. Like to see price expand to the upside. Not what I wanted to see here. Yeah, so it's kind of what I was worried about, was because we're right around equilibrium of the range. We are seeing a little bit back and forth consolidation. So we took this high out here. Now we're having this rejection, so I'd like to see price accelerate back to the upside, obviously. Alright, so since we took out this high and we've taken out this high, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll my stop loss to break even. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take a partial. Alright, so we are now break even. We've taken a little something out of the market. I don't know how much that one was. And we'll just hold for the rest of the opening. constant encroachment of the opening range gap is still in play. Notice bodies though really struggling to get above this quadrant level of the opening range gap, so I don't love that. Really wanted to see a body closure above here. So wouldn't be shocked if this fell, just based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So definitely some messy price action right here. We just took out anybody that was trailing their long right here. Okay, and we just stop this out. It's fine. Again, when I saw this, it didn't shock me. And also, as stated previously, because we're in equilibrium of our larger dealing range, I was expecting to see consolidation and stop hunts and huge expansion right at the opening, but we did manage to get a nice little scalp in there, so that's encouraging for practicing skills. ES did manage to make it to its opening range constant encroachment. That is now also coming back down, so NQ is leading to the downside here. Pound is starting to drop. Dow Jones is coming up. You go, Dow. Obviously, this low and this low are in the crosshairs right now. Not seeing anything at the moment for re-entry, long or short, although it does really look like price wants to drop. Although I don't love how in this current dealing range, so this low to this high, we're a little too deep for me to want to short it, but not going to be surprised if it just runs and takes this out. So notice we're failing to get back even to constant encroachment of the opening range, regular trading hours opening range gap. So that is very bearish for the rest of the day. My eye is looking at this wick to see if we want to have a closure below constant encroachment. Alright, so we did close, and it does warrant taking this out. As we can see, just happened. Thinking it's likely price wants to take out this low now. So even though price has dropped off here, none of this is my model for an entry short. That is what it is. It can't be part of every price swing. Alright, this is constant encroachment of the 4-hour fair value gap. So notice the body's closed and open right there, and look at that little reaction. I don't think it's ideal to go long right there, but keep an eye on everything. Cool to see that. Let's watch where this candle closes. Just to close below constant encroachment of this wick. So it'll be interesting to see where this candle closes. We are approaching the 950 macro, so this potentially could be a good time coming up for us to try and re-enter long. I like that we finally did get a closure, but back above constant encroachment of this 1 minute discount wick. It's possible I might miss this move up. Just don't see an entry for me to use yet. Let's drop down to slightly lower time frame. Okay, I like this order block here. I do like that we broke structure to the upside. We have a little bit of a fair value gap here, plus this order block. Let's go ahead and re-enter long. Alright, stop loss will go below the order block. Okay, looks like we're going to get stopped out here. That's okay. Right, we are in the 950 macro. So if price is going to go higher, I'd like to see it happen within this 20-minute window. We are below constant encroachment, open range gap, so it is bearish. Probably shouldn't long this. Okay, you got stopped out. It's fine. Feeling like it just ran me out and now it might go higher. Dow Jones is still pressing higher. Let's see if we can get a re-entry here. Looking for something. I can't believe that wicked me out. Unbelievable. So my stop loss just a little too tight. Stop loss was below this order block, but it needed to just be a little bit below constant encroachment of this wick. Been fine. Come up a little too much for me to get back in. Can we get a little retracement? I'm noticing this. Look, we wicked up into this fair value gap. Look at the reaction off of there. Right back down. Decisions. So I do like that. Alrighty, let's short this baby. Stop loss above the high of this fair value gap. And the reason I'm going short here is we're below constant encroachment of regular trading hours, opening range gap. When I looked at the 1 minute, I noticed we wicked up, touched this fair value gap here, had this immediate rebalance lower. So I'm viewing this as institutional order flow entry drill. I'm also watching ES at a close and open right at its regular trading hours, constant encroachment. I don't love that we're doing this. It's possible we just consolidate, which was a concern of mine coming into the morning next session. Alrighty, and let's just target this. You're gonna make me reload the screen. Okay. Yeah, so lots of back and forth action. Not the best trading environment, but we're doing it. I'm just seeing like if we really start to drop where it could draw to. I'm just going to move my stop loss above constant encroachment of this wick and above this octant level for the opening range gap. Lots of back and forth price action here, so not a great time to be trading. Currency is not doing much, so they're of no help at the moment. Oh no, yes, is looking like it wants to break higher, so. Alright. It is what it is. based on what price is doing here, I honestly don't love longs or shorts right now. If it wasn't in a... Oop. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Forgot somebody was coming to the house today.